What's good, y'all? It's Coffee back with an update. Apologies for all these background noises and whatnot, man. But we got some pretty big news here, man. It seems Point and Shoot and No Jumper are going to court, man. As you know, for those that don't know, with all these copyright disputes and all that, we've seen so many channels go to war over the years. Hell, we just saw someone, I don't want to say directly lose their life over copyright strikes, but in that situation out there in Vegas, man, that Manny dude, once the Finney the Legend guy, he peeped that he, you know, got those videos reinstated under fair use. That dude was furious on a whole nother level. Again, I'm not saying copyright is strictly what he lost his life behind. You know, there was a lot of other factors with their beef, but dude was hot. He wanted to strike his ish down, man. You know, and that's the thing with the blogosphere. Anyone out there, if you make content, people's gonna make content clapping back at you. And when it comes to fair use, it's like, yo, everyone uses these clips, puts these presentations together, but some people just don't want it to be able to be done for the other person. It's like, the fuck type ish are you on? You know, and we've seen that with No Jumper in the past. But real quick, before we dive further into this one, that Byron Blake channel, just now earlier I saw, as he's been getting some traction in the blogosphere, especially with his 1090 Jake Exposed series. 1090 strucketh down one of his videos. So comment with your thoughts about all this. But again, the end result, if someone claps back, appeals a strike, yo, it's fair use. YouTube says, hey, you got 10 days or whatever to show that you've took steps to have a federal copyright lawsuit. We got to go to court, or else we're reinstating the videos. And you know, YouTube needs to do a better job mediating these situations, man, because as you're gonna see here, the YouTube system has sided with Point and Shoot at times. Like, yo, this is fair use, No Jumper, we ain't striking this video down. But then they'll let them do it to other videos. And we've already heard Poetic Flacco come out and flat out say he manipulated the copyright system just to dox Point and Shoot. You know, so it's just a whole lot of fluffery. You know, they're getting cooked up on a regular basis and have been by Point and Shoot. It's like, it just is what it is. I don't know. It's just so petty and bitch made at the end of the day, if you ask me. But peep this one, right? Junkie Josh sent in another copyright strike, but it was denied by YouTube. So Junkie Josh, right? Jokes are jokes, punchlines and all that, but I think this is more than a joke, man. I think Josh is really out here getting high, man, because whenever the fuck he's on, when it kicks in, the zest kicks up a few more notches. Did y'all peep that? You know what I mean? He gets zestier as he gets more kited up, you know? And I don't know, comment with what you guys think his D-rug of choice is, and if you know, agree on the zest levels. But you see this, right? It says, he's got the part circled. This is from Point and Shoot. We believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your videos at this time. So, again, this has happened before. The system between Point and Shoot and No Jumper, he shared with us that before they said, yo, we're not going to take this video down, fair use, boom. So then they just strike another video, and it's a bullshit tactic. And YouTube should peep that and say, unless you're going to go through with litigation, we ain't getting involved. But this is where we find out they are going to court, and this is going to be groundbreaking, as I feel like Point and Shoot will win. Whatever the outcome is, this is huge for this blogosphere-ish. Like I said, so many channels have went back and forth with copyright strikes and all this stuff, right? And it says, this is from No Jumper again. They're mad that video didn't get pulled down. Attention, legal department. This video has now been included in a copyright claim board legal proceeding. I urge you to remove it from viewing until litigation is concluded. The docket number is... and the case details can be found at the link below. Thank you, Josh, Zesty Josh, and the No Jumper team. And Point and Shoot quotes that and says, I urge you to remove it. Laughing at your clown ass, you zesty motherfucker. That's what Point and Shoot responded with. But peep that. So, like I was saying, they're going to court. So for that situation, that video is down. The video that we just saw YouTube say, hey, Don't sweat it, point and shoot. We ain't gonna pull this down. This is fair use. No Jumper's like, hey, we added it to this court case, to this docket, so take it down. You know what I mean? They're just trying to do whatever to knock this man's hustle and try to dead off his content. Then, message from point and shoot. When No Jumper does it, they claim it's fair use. When I do it, they claim it's copyright infringement. I hope they can explain that to the judge. So again, can you guys imagine like how silly too? Like I said, I think point and shoot will win. I believe it's all protected by fair use. But like No Jumper is going to take even more of an L when and if they lose that court date. And again, they use clips on their show like he's pointing out here. Why is it okay? You know what I mean? Like I said too, in that Byron Blake situation, that's what he's saying about 1090. Like, yo, he does this in all his videos. He builds like a 1 million subscriber channel. Why is he trying to knock my hustle? You know what I mean? And then there's this other bitch ass, snitch ass rapper who's just one of the biggest clowns ever, man. You know, and what he's always liked to do is go around and strike everything down to come up with a new gimmick and lie about the past and try to recreate himself. Like he's a straight hoe and just clown to the fullest. Whack 100 told him to his face on No Jumper he was a rat and his gang life just wasn't for him. But then when he felt different a day later, he tried to, oh, they put me in the trick bag, they did this and that, you know what I mean? But anyways, I No Jumper, and he uses people's clips on his channel. But you use one with him, he's trying to strike it down. And I No Jumper, he actually said to Adam, yo, don't let anyone use any clips from this, please. You know what I mean? Because he was sharing how he lost his channel against Street TV. This goofy fucking with the lawsuit part, this man admitted he used some fake paperwork that he submitted. Like he had a real lawsuit going, man. Like how goofy is this? You know what I mean? Like for real, anyone who's making content, whatever you're doing, people are going to say what they're going to say. And when it comes to this blogosphere-ish, people are going to use clips. Like it's just is what it is, man. You know, but people are just so oversensitive and got like some real hoish ways about them. And then right here, Junkie Josh is frantically trying to figure out a way to use copyright law to silence criticism. This is how you know he's not actually a smart guy. He's actually very stupid. So I think that's the last one. Oh no, one more. But yeah, they're trying to do whatever. Oh, that didn't work? Okay. Strike more videos. Oh, that didn't work? Add it to this docket. Like it's just lame. And YouTube, that's what I'm saying. When it's clear as day that they're getting all these emails back and forth and there's a dispute between these channels, why do they allow this to go on? It makes no sense to me. Like, do better, YouTube. Right here, No Jumper knowingly and willfully ignores this message from YouTube where it says, it is legal to use copyrighted works in a specific way without the owner's authorization, particularly for transformative purposes such as news reporting, parody, commentary, or review. And we always see on Point and Shoot's videos, right? We know he's reporting news, what's going on with the channel. He's critiquing it. He says this is satire. You know what I mean? Like, but No Jumper just mad. It's just lame to me, man. I mean, I get it to a sense. No one likes to get cooked up, but, they do the same thing. And what's this one? I thought y'all were joking about Flacco sharing his prescription pants with Lush. Oh, man. Lush out here rocking the Flacco pants. That's a major L for the cocaine bot. But there y'all have it for now, man. Huge news. Like I said, No Jumper and Point and Shoot are going to court. I don't know when it is. I'm very intrigued to see what happens. This is huge, not just for their situation, but just for YouTube and fair use and all that as a whole. And then, like I said, we also got the Byron Blake 1090 Jake situation going down right at the same damn time. So jump in the comments, share your thoughts about it all. I think at the end of the day, like, No Jumper's got them 4 million subs or whatever. But we know the way it's looking with the numbers and all that, right? Like, Point and Shoot, like there's a lot of people, let's be honest, that like hate watch No Jumper or Jerry Springer watch him just for the trashness and the just goofiness and just the over the top, you know, or the downfall. Some people are looking at it like, you know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's like with point and shoot, it's just one guy and people are supporting this guy and they want to see him win, and everyone's seeing the bullshit that No Jumper's doing. So I feel like when it comes to the people are rocking with point and shoot, if you ask me, you know? So that's going to do it for this one. Let's talk about it all in the comments. It's Coffee. Sub up. I'm going to get back with y'all on the next one. I'm gone.